So you were surprised, huh? You were surprised you won?
You know, we knew we were going to do well, but it was really hard to say, we got 8,000 votes. I mean, that was a really big surprise. That was the big surprise. We had a grassroots operation, and you know, it's just really exciting.
Now, you're the first Asian American alderman to be in the city of Chicago, and there's only 5% Asian American in your ward. So how did you do this? Obviously, people weren't voting for you just because of your ethnicity. How did you do it?
You know, it's a grassroots campaign. I probably knocked on 80 to 85% of the doors in the ward. And, you know, the background never came up. This was never about, you know, my ethnic background or where my parents came from. It was really just about the issues.
Okay, so you are 30 years old.
I am.
You've lived in the ward for just 4 years. What made you decide to run for office?
You know, it was the city's at a financial tipping point. We can either continue doing things the same way and face bankruptcy, or we can elect aldermen that are legislators, ones that see, you know, citywide issues and solve them and work towards solving them while addressing local service delivery.
Did you notice real discontent in your ward? I mean, Alderman Schulter's handpicked successor did get 44%, so it's not like he didn't do well at all. Was there a lot of disenchantment in your ward, did you feel? I
think, you know, what it came down to is people just wanted a role. They wanted to participate in local government, and they wanted to have a say in the critical decisions that we have to make in the next couple years.
I understand Rahm Emanuel called you after you won. What did he say?
You know, he congratulated me on the win. I congratulated him, and he said he'd like to meet for coffee sometime soon.
Have you already got that planned?
No, not yet.
Your coffee? Your coffee clatch?
We're working on it.
What do you want to talk to Rahm Emanuel about? What would you have to say to him?
You know, I want to work collaboratively with the fifth floor and the other city council members to address the budget. You know, I think, again, we're at a tipping point, and we can either continue doing things the same way, or we can rethink how we deliver services in an equitable way across the entire city of Chicago. We have to start acting like one city. Okay.
Now, you work for Northwestern University in their Office of Emergency Management as a program assistant. Program assistant. Yes. What exactly does that mean? What do you do?
So my job is to help our central administrative units, our schools, and our research centers develop business continuity plans.
Okay.
So if there's a crisis or a disaster, there's a life safety component. So once that has been settled, it's my job to make sure that these different groups have a plan in place to restart operations.
And how does that translate, do you think? What skills do you think you have in doing that you think will translate well to your work as an alderman?
So my background is in emergency management, and what you do during and after a disaster is understand that, you know, public works, police, fire, they all have their expertise and resources that they bring to bear, and you manage all the information to develop a plan and a response. That's essentially what an alderman should do. You know, you have to be able to look at the various constituencies, understand that they all have their own interests, but, you know, work with them to come up with a robust answer, a robust policy program.
All right, Ameya Pawar, well, good luck to you. And I know it's going to be a tough road ahead, but you'll have a lot of freshmen in there with you, and a brand new mayor to work with. So good luck.
Thank you very much.
Sure, appreciate it. Thank you for coming in.